Hello friends, let's learn how to do another card. So today I was going to do this Easter card, and we're using mint macaron, and it's the base of the card, which is 8.5 by 5.5, and also there's a piece that we're using for a mat here that's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then just one piece of Whisper White at 4 by 5 1/4. So you start with your Whisper White, and you're just going to stamp first. Okay, so I'm going to stamp my tulips first, and I'm trying to place them so that I'm kind of spreading them out across the page, because I know that I want part of them to be in the square and part of them to be out of the square. So I don't want to put them too close together. All right, and then I can stamp my stems and my leaves in the mint. Get that out of the way. Alrighty. And these stems are nice on the photopolymer because you can actually make them more straight or bend them another way. Something, if you would like to. I'm just going to keep them as they are here. Notice some of them I'm doing one way and some of them another. I'll just do 3 leaves this time. Okay, so then I'm going to take the square, the largest one that's from this 3 set that's got the circles, the ovals, and the squares, and I'm going to place it right where I would like for the cutout to be, and I'm just going to take this over to the big shot so that I can cut it out. I'm sorry if the camera is going to shake just a little bit, but the big shot's on the same counter. Now, if you do not have a big shot, this would be still easy to do with your trimmer. You could just trim out in a square. Okay, so then once I have this, then I can take my mat and just mount this on here. Just close this so that I do not get ink everywhere like I'm prone to do. Okay, I'll fold this one. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp I would go ahead and stamp my words. I'm not going to in this time. And then I would pop this up and see that just really easy. Okay, so I wanted to try it again with a different set that would be totally different. So I thought, okay, we haven't done a Christmas card. So let's try this. So I have some of the Merlot, the Merry Merlot paper. Again, the Merry Merlot is the 8.5 by 5.5, the 2 3/4 square, and then I just have my piece of Whisper White. So I haven't tried this already, so if it doesn't come out, you'll know what not to do. But I thought it would be a fun one to try. All right, so I'm going to choose a word, some words from this greatest part of Christmas. I think I'm going to use this Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night, because that's kind of a good size. You know, I want something that's going to fit inside of that square that I have. So I think I need a bigger block than that one. There we go. All right. So I'm going to stamp the words in red, and you see what I just did on my thumb there. Let me get that off so that I do not get it all over my paper. Okay, just test that out. Yep, that looks good. Put that here. Okay, I guess that's straight. All right, and then I thought, well, I want to make some kind of greenery around it. I don't, not necessarily a wreath or something, but we've got this pretty fern in Daisy Lane. So I thought maybe I would try that. Get another block. And I'm going to use the shaded spruce, because I think that green goes very well with this. And then I'm just going to stamp around the words here. Just kind of make a, not a wreath, but a something, just greenery. I know ferns aren't really Christmassy, but you could use anything here. The pine needles would be pretty here. I might even just leave that. I don't know, maybe I'll put another one. Okay, happy Christmas to all. I don't know if the ferns came out so good, but then I would do the same thing. I'm going to take the square, I'm going to place it over the happy Christmas, and I'm going to run that through the Big Shot real quick. I think actually it's not going to look too bad. I would probably, and again, I'm just doing this quickly. I was thinking, well, how could I do like a Christmas card? This would make an easy one to do too. Okay. So then, just so we can see what it's going to look like, get that out of the way, I will go ahead and mount this one, just so that we can get a good idea. Put that on here. See, aren't those two colors pretty together? Okay, and then this one I'll put on here. Make sure I'm getting that straight. And then I'll put some of these pop dots, dimensionals. We'll stick that on there. And although I don't know that I would use the fern, I don't think it came out too bad. Pop that right up on top there. And then you could put a pretty piece of Christmas ribbon or something across here. So, I think it came out really nice with the tulips, with the mint and the blueberry, but also makes a very different looking Christmas card. So, I hope you all have a great day and stay safe.